Good afternoon. I hope everybody had a wonderful day. And may God bless us in our card pull today. I got a little bit of a story to tell. And generally, I don't share the most in-depth of my life, but I don't know if this story is going to help somebody or not. I have been working for 8 years to get away from my ex-husband, who is a controlling, manipulative, convicted sex offender. You want to find out his name, go ahead, go CCAP him. But that doesn't matter. I got married when I was 19. I'm now 41. He has, obviously, a pattern of his sick behavior, starting with the fact that I divorced him because our marriage was imbalanced, because he likes to control and manipulate. Obviously, which then in turn, he decided after I left to take his inhibitions out on a young female, which was the babysitter. And then he cheated on the babysitter with her friend, who was only 3 years older, mind you. And at that time, the babysitter was only 15. Because this was a couple of years ago. After I had left. But because I had an affair, mind you. Because I believed that another man would promise me protection and love me, and which is not true. So, ladies, don't let the smooth tongue ever. That's a different story. I'm talking about a sick recycling pattern of a groomer. Which now, in return, after I divorced him, and I got rated through the court system because of what I did, because everybody's going to view, a lot of people view the female as doing that as the target, when you just don't understand why the female got the idea that she did to leave in the first place. Mind you, when there's imbalance, that's when people start to walk, because they're starving in a relationship, manipulated and controlled in a relationship. Who knows me better than me, right? Who knows your sorrows better than you? And yes, I could have went it about a whole different way and played into the I'm the victim card, but I'm not built like that. Never was, never will be, never the victim, never will be the victim. It makes my stomach hurt to even think about me being the victim. I learned it as a lesson. He likes to control and manipulate, so I did everything in return to protect my children from what he is. I got a letter that he's taking me back to court after he has gotten out of jail for only 2 years. He only sat for 2 years for what he had done to this young lady. Mind you, this young lady got really screwed up in the head and child abuse towards my children because she was a babysitter. Because he was manipulating and controlling her and having sexual relations with her in a very sickening, demonic way, she took out this negative energy upon my children. So I got a letter back from the courts, and he's taking me back to court because he wants to have custody and placement 50-50 of my children. See, life is not without trials, no matter at what stages you are at. I just want somebody to see my story and understand that there's a whole lot of strength that comes from within when you find it, to get away from that manipulation and control. Yet in this sick world, the manipulation and control is favored and still allowed to flourish. Hold on. So now, after I left him in 2017, it's been nothing but him running me through the dirt. I'm going to give you a little bit of my money rundown right now because, mind you, we had a farm. The farm is worth $1.2 million. By the time everything was said and done, 3 years later, mind you, I had no maintenance, $1,000 for child support, and $130,000 coming to me. I had $40,000 in family court, lawyer, divorce fees, another $16,000 or $20,000 in criminal fees. Because of the wonderful affair, I didn't realize that his wife was cray-cray, like really cray-cray, attack you crazy. And she played the victim also, even though after she attacked me and I beat her ass. To this day, I will never not defend myself. I don't care. That's a promise. Anybody comes at me and touches me in any wrong way, I will defend myself. All of you should remember that. Women, men, children. My mom had us take self-defense classes when we were like 12, 13 years old. And we live in the backwoods. We don't live in town. The fact that there's a lot of females that don't teach their children or males or whatever that teach their young to take care of themselves at a young, I don't care. Enroll whoever in a defense class. You need it. There's nothing wrong with it. It never will be. I guess what I'm saying is there's a lot of shit in the past. Don't let go. And I keep moving forward every time. Even with having an affair and leaving. Even with building my online stuff. Even with doing other stuff that I've done that people think that they want to bring to the light because I'm crawling around in the dark. You know what? All this shit I've done in the daylight. I got nothing to hide, people. The fact that I have to keep this evil attached to me yet and my children because of the court system is disgusting. There's a special place in hell for sex offenders, manipulators, and controlling people. That being said, let's pull our old cardi cards today. Because I'm feeling that somebody is hung up in the legal system here, and they feel like they got no way out. But you know what? It's the legal system. You just keep trudging through it. Because you're allowing your life to be in the hands of somebody else, or you can't help it. You're getting dragged there anyways. So you just sit back and try to predict everybody's shitstorm. Oh, let's see what we got. Don't let your past hold you back. Like I said, we all have a past. And if you think it's just going to fall off, it doesn't. You detach yourself from your past. The rest of the shit that comes back, that's just chatter. It's just chatter. Don't let everything that has happened shitty in the background flood into the new stuff that could flourish. But oh no, the bad stuff's gonna come. The answers you need are coming soon. But the stuff that you think is gonna come up from the past to ruin the new stuff, it's not going to. What you have to understand is the old stuff has to fall down. And it's going to have to crumble. It's going to have to go. The answers you need are coming. Work through them fears. Man, breathing. Don't tell me it's a breathing one. Oh, no way. Hey, confidence. Breathing leads to confidence. Because when your head is clear, you can finally... Confidence, man. Oh, I gotta hold our heads up. Hope that shit just goes by. significant answers are coming. Been waiting a little bit, eh? Skirt. Oh, your commitment is being tested. Is this what you really want? Is this what you really want? God wants to know if it's what you really want. If you really want it, if you're at 5'11", if you really want it, are you going to get it? I don't know what question you're asking about, but it's a no. It's a no. That path is a no bueno. I don't know if it's a job you think you're going to get. Or, I'm thinking it's a job. It's a no bueno. Go ahead. Fart around in it for a while, but you're going to realize it wasn't for you anyways. Probably going to piss you off. Time for healing. Yeah. That one states just like it is. Sit down, breathe, have yourself a cup of coffee. Show the world the real you in your commitment, man. I'm really feeling like you want to get a job. I don't know. We'll leave that one alone. You're supposed to be doing something that shows the authentic you.
Oliver, it's making a weird noise.
Emotions are running high. Why don't you want to do it? You're scared of yourself. Well, I was scared of myself too. I was afraid of myself too. Hearing people's thoughts and, you know, your whole entire life, and people always ask you, how do you know? Or they don't believe you, or blah, blah, blah. Man, showing the real you is, and you have to detach. Aquarius isn't attached. Detached. So we're a little bit weird. People feel like we're not emotional enough. Emotions are running high, but we have emotions. It's just a little bit. I don't know how to. That's probably my Aquarius right now. Like, really, we don't want to talk about emotions right now, but this is what we do. I love you. I love you. Do this. Have a great day.